Yo, as you see in the building, we back. Y'all see the title, man. We in it, man. We in it to win it. We don't play no games over here. We source up. And we have real research competency and methodology over here. The other side would never be able to compare to us for the simple fact that we have a skill set that they won't. They can't have because they're too damn lazy, man. I'm gonna get into it, man. We're gonna promote our brother CEO Jeremiah music to open up the show before we go in.
Nothing can stop you to all the way up. We all the way up. If we're all the way up, you the all the way up. E37, we all the way up. Tell me what you need.
I will also sustain the tenth of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. Hey, throwing up the phone. Throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Man, it's Hebrew swag, man, is out of here. Flying in the air through the clouds like a chariot. Go to the store to buy this, they don't carry it. The heathens come down to the hood, we don't let them in. Spend all of my time with my people, though. Here's another extra fly song, hit the dance floor. Know what you done, and we started in all the trends. It's the Israelite at the door, but just let them in. Look at this brew, extra fly, man, he just to kill. No, we not Candy Rain, but we're so for real. Hell be the first place they throw the phone. Put your hands off in the air just to let them know. Hey, throwing up the phone. Hey, throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
Yeah, SDL was the hold up. When you hear the Yahoo and see the foes up, make all my people two-step in this. Shoot a block folk tribe, yeah, we rep with this. I got my SIG on me, but on the low I keep it cool. Old school gang, speak not to a fool. Never compromise cause I play by the rules. Fear of your hour, so it's like I don't abuse. Yeah, so folk tribe get a playback. Northern Gate, West Bank, first to say that. Fake you, cocksucker, we don't play that. The first city with the foes on the map. Hands on Hebrews with the strap in the back. And when it comes to the spirit, we stay on attack like King David and his sons. Folk tribe where we from. Ain't a thing built a kingdom from a crumb. Righteous, you can keep your priests and your nuns. I'ma kill the deck, you the king, priest. Crown the lion of Yahweh, I to him I speak.
Throwing up the phone. Throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
Tear the flow up, throw your force up, foes up. We about to blow, party till we fold down. Dedication to our king and the nation. We at the feast, eating good old place. I'm Ashiaki, I was shot, no patience. Brothers falling off, no patience. Sick against the laws, he's safe. Talk about the royal laws, you break. Sisters looking good like a vacation. We the real Jews, no fake. Jeremiah on his way, location. We do it big in the heart of the nation.
Throwing up the phone. Throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Yeah, just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Yeah, just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
Yo. So we in the building. Let me check the temperature of the room. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We back for another one, man. We back for another one. I'm waiting on Chris and I'm waiting on Khonsu to come through. They both got the links. And you know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this thing right. So let me just go right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Watch this.
5th year of the reign of King such and such. Like nobody would know what date that is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wouldn't really know what date that is. But when I started seeing, like, I said, okay, we have these different timelines. And then when I see that according to our timeline, the birth of the Mashiach, I'm like, oh,
hey,
so
you know,
we do have timelines.
On a serious note, though, who wrote the Apocryphas?
Wrote the Apocryphas.
You see how you ask these questions? The question don't got nothing to do with this. This gets called Gish Galloping, and they abusing this brother because this brother really, you know, no disrespect to him. He young in the truth. He young in the information. You know what I'm saying? He's still on his mother's milk. You know what I'm saying? So they get these type of people to get on their channels and they abuse these brothers. You feel me? And the thing is, I could do the same to Isabio and I could do the same to Mumu because them brothers don't know that much. And they doing that to him. But if I did that, it'll be an attack on my character. I'll lose points in their eyes. They do it all the time and make their names off of it. Garfield, you're not a Hebrew killer. You just go find newbies and try to abuse them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point of this video. I just want to point that out. They just had a whole live doing this.
Really do like too much research on the Apocryphas.
He talking about the Book of Enoch.
Yeah, who wrote the?
He's dumb. You're not just talking about the Apocryphas.
I'm not talking
encompasses more books than that. Isabio's retarded. He has a low IQ, and that brother he really don't understand information and disseminate information. He has a hard enough time just speaking.
About the Book of Enoch.
Oh.
I'm not just talking about the Book of Enoch don't got timelines in it.
Oh, okay. All right, my brother. Hey, thank you for your time, brother. Appreciate it.
Was being Jews, and I'm gonna show all the miscitations and the citation. Man, every time one of these dudes come on here, man, I be trying to get in the conversation, man, but I end up getting busy doing some work. I heard Sister Sherry on here. I tried to get on there and ask her one question about JC. Is he talking to y'all or is he talking to them? Every time I miss the conversation, man, I can never get on, man. But hey.
Now watch this. If anybody know this brother right here, the brother at the top with that image, he go by his name, the Pew Whisperer. You know what I'm saying? Get in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? Let him know Scholastic Bully want that smoke. Period. Whoever this brother is, I'm not familiar with him. But if he want that smoke, I'm over here waiting on him, so we can deliver that smoke. You see what I'm saying?
Hey guys, check this out. I just want to let y'all know that I'll be confronting Jashub and the Source Debate League on Jashub's presentation on Negroes being Jews.
So no confusion. Tonight's conversation is going to be my presentation on Negroes being Jews. According to him, this is what he's saying. This is what he's challenging me on. Right? He's going to confront me on Negroes being Jews. Remember that. Remember that's the point. Because a lot of people want to move the goalposts. Watch this.
And I'm going to show all the miscitations and the citations that he used.
So miscitations. Remember that word. He's going to show all my miscitations.
Used out of context.
And I use things out of context. I want my audience to be clear on that. He's claiming that I had miscitations and used things out of context according in regards to the subject, Negroes being Jews. That's what he stated.
From there, show that.
Hold on a second. So Fortune is doing one. Craig is doing one.
So whoever this brother named Fortune, I don't know you, brother, but we can have a dialogue over here. Y'all want to critique brothers' work and sit in the back and sit in the dark and say, yeah, I'm the man now. Come over here and see if you be the man in front of this fire, bro.
And you were doing one too?
Yeah, which one you doing?
Now watch what Garfield the Goofy says. The ultimate Goofy, the toilet scholar of the year, says. Watch this. This nigga's so much of a coward. This is what he's going to do. Watch this.
I'm going on their platform and I'm showing them how he did all this stuff, how he quoted all this. Yeah. He misquoted a lot of that stuff.
I misquoted a lot of the stuff. That's what he stated, right?
On that, and on that, no way he could have George coming on here in February.
He says, no way I could have read it because I misquoted it. Here's the claims. This is the claim that Chris is making against me on Dagger Swad, right? And you called me, you said you wanted to do this, and then you said this. So you on record stating these things. Be a man and stand on it.
Look, he used a lot of that work, but he didn't understand what Mr. Scorch, how Jonathan Scorch's work.
So I didn't understand what Mr. Scorch was saying or his work was saying. We gonna see if Yashub, the Scholastic bully, the source terrorist, because we bullying you niggas, misunderstood or misquoted, in the words of Chris Harris, the works of Jonathan Scorch. We're gonna see. In that presentation that he's talking about, I had more than Jonathan Scorch. I had Richard Owens in there. Come on, man. I had more than them. I had what's this sister name? Jane S. Gerber. You know what I'm saying? I had her work on the Jews of the Caribbean. I had all type of work. Maurice Fishberg was in there. They honing on Scorch because you probably got an excerpt or you read a review some damn well. Let's be honest. I had this book forever. You brothers just probably got introduced to it.
What's really about that? I'm supposed to send him Just Shoes presentation.
He's going to send Jonathan Scorch my presentation, which my presentation is not revolving around his work. I have several sources, and I build a parsimonious explanation for Sephardic Jews being black. Does that mean every Sephardic Jew is black? No, I even said that in my presentation. You had black and white Jews, and I had a citation back in that. So what's going to happen is we're going to find out who's faking the funk and who keeping it real here on the source. And then that shows how much of a coward this toilet bowl scholar Garfield can't read is. You running to him. Why don't you confront my information over here on the source? How about that? Come over here on the source. I confronted you on your channel. Confront me on mine. Confront me on mine, man. You brothers a bunch of dilettantes, man. But I commend Chris if you get on here because you said you would, and I commend you if you get on here. Because we can have a respectful dialogue. But accusations and railing accusations at that will be dealt with as such. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this what y'all do. Just make claims. I draw my models and my parsimonious explanations from actual evidence. I don't have to play that hopscotch game that y'all play on the internet. I don't do that. That's how I'm able to continue to grow and you cats stagnated. And Garfield, you got to rely on an author. Do you think I care about what Jonathan Scorch's opinion is? Only thing I care about Jonathan Scorch is his raw data. Because a lot of his information is his opinion on raw data. Goddamn hypocrites. Did Jonathan Scorch live during the time of the Sephardics? No, he's quoting information. He's quoting different ministers, different people that were contemporaneous to these people and what they stated. And we're going to read what they stated and we're going to see, am I misquoting his work or any of the works? Because it's not just him. Y'all honed in on one book. This book is expensive, by the way. Let me go to Amazon. Y'all stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all going to live by y'all word, bro. Y'all going to have to start doing it. Look, let's go to Jews and Blacks in the Early Modern World by Jonathan Scorch. $72 for the paperback. I have the hardcover. It's $113. I was told a long time ago by Michael Edwards to buy hardcovers because they last longer. So if you can get the hardcovers, spend the extra cash. Why? Because they're more durable. So these brothers just seen this shit 2 days ago. You mean to tell me they bought this and got it and read it and they know the whole damn book in 2 days? Y'all just found this. My source, I found out about my presentation 2 days ago. D-Red, man, talk to you there, brother? Can a man get this book? This is a thick book. I'm gonna tell you how many pages it is. I got it in my hand. I got all my notes in it and everything. This book is 545 pages long. You read that in 2 days and understood it and was able to gain all the information from it to build an argument? You read this in 2 days. You brother, first of all, I doubt you brothers would spend this type of money on this type of book because y'all not as dedicated as I am, and I'm gonna stand on that till you prove me wrong. This is the book that Garfield is saying, "Hey, I'm going to send his presentation. I'm not man enough to. I'm glad, Garfield, you think of me that way. I mean, I can't deal with this. I'm just going to send it to Jonathan Scorch, man. I can't really handle his argument. You can't handle my model, man. You can't handle, because I'm building this information and putting all this information together and making it congruent. You can't handle that. That's why you have to beat up and pick up on brothers that are less informed. That's all your channel is. When brothers come in are less informed, the brothers that are informed, you do them like you did Anonymous Hebrew. Overtalk them, cut them off, gish gallop him to death, change the subject 1,000 times just to make it seem like you winning something. You're not winning nothing. That's why you need to get off your platform. We can go to Maccabees TV. We can go to Debate Talk for You. We can go to the Aboriginals. We can go to any other channel but yours and not Sonetta. But a channel that's a neutral platform, and I'm going to show you the difference between you and I, Negro. You're a damn toilet scholar. I buy my books. I own my books. I read it. I read and I study them. How you think I quote from it? You can't even get this book on Google Play. So what's the deal? What's the deal, man? Y'all making these loud assertions. Y'all loud off the platform. Let's see if you loud on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Back these things up. D-Red, you want to speak to the audience, man? If you're there, brother. He might be having internet problems. So again, we still waiting on Chris Harris and Khonsu to pull up. And y'all ain't got nothing. Listen, if y'all telling the truth, what you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. You give me your honest dissertation. Come on, we're gonna have this conversation. We got D-Red here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this brother. So what's the hold up?
I just think half of this stuff is funny, man. Because like I said, I told you earlier, Jashu, me and Robborn had a conversation, and Robborn said, man, I didn't start trying to research stuff just to debunk stuff until I got into the so-called conscious community. And the problem is these cats are not reading this material. They're trying to fish or extract a paragraph or something out of it, and or just try to find a page, but then they don't even understand publishing. You know what I'm saying? Different versions of the same book, different editions of the same book, how the pages vary. They don't ask no questions. They don't say, hey, Jashu, what edition do you have? You have the first edition, second edition, third edition. You know what I'm saying? How many editions is it? You know what I'm saying? They're not doing any of the, like I said, faulty logic leads to faulty research methodology. You know what I'm saying? Faulty research methodology ends up with a faulty conclusion. It's you got to start with sound logic. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have sound logic and sound reasoning, your research methodology is going to be weak, and your conclusion is going to be bullshit. Excuse my language. So it's like, this is the problem. They're not even asking a proper question so they can get a proper answer, so they can even go research in the right direction. It's basically just, it's really just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because they you got a bunch of know-it-alls who don't seem to know nothing. My grandfather told me, to a nigga that don't know shit, a nigga that know a little bit know a lot. But to a nigga that know a lot, the nigga that know a little bit don't know shit. It all depends on who you talking to. And it shows me, the more these cats talk, it shows me that they don't that their logic and their reasoning is very poor.
It's
You know what
fickle.
I'm saying? So that's why they coming to a lot of the conclusions that they coming to. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really sad. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's people uh that I hold in high esteem, showing that their lack of understanding, lack of sound logic and reasoning. It saddens me personally, because you know what I'm saying, I held these people to a certain level of put these people on a certain pedestal where I thought these people were better than that. But nah, man, it's pretty sad to me at this point, and it's proven to me why I stopped debating a lot of these cats, honestly, because I mean this is ridiculous, man. You know, and we were supposed to be going to Maccabees TV today, but that didn't happen. So for whatever reason.
Yeah. Garfield didn't show up on McAfee's TV. He came out the blue, said, "Hey, I want to go on McAfee's TV," or however that came across. It was out the blue. 12:30. I get a call. He gonna be on there 12:30. I hit my brothers up. Nothing happened at 12:30. You pump faked. So, and then why you do it in the daytime? Why you do it in the daytime when brothers is at work and brothers can't really interact with you like that? Why you didn't wait till later to go ahead and do that and make that call and get online with other brothers? Why you didn't do that? Come on, man. You got to question the psychology behind the things these dudes do and the reasoning behind it. These dudes is chicken shit, like we say down south. You playing chicken, man.
Yeah, it's looking bad right now, man. It's looking real bad because when a person is not reading, and it's sad that they accuse you of not reading material, you're not fully understanding it, but yet the very same people Chris went and had that conversation with is on record as of yesterday, quote mining, as Chris would call it, and not fully understanding the book because they didn't even know that it was multiple editions of the very same book that they would. So it's like cause you can't go to the very people, Chris. I know you listening, to the very people that you're talking to, and I guess agreeing with, co-signing, whatever. Go to them because their credibility has been shown to be shot because they're on record. We got the video. They played the video of them saying it's not in the book. And then the shoot when it showed that the two different versions of the book where it's on two, I think I'm just gonna say 200 for sake of argument.
299 on their version and 337 in mine, the up to date
Yeah.
revised version.
He showed that why they couldn't find it, but they couldn't find it because they never read the book. There were, as you would say, Chris, quote mining. So you went to the very people who are guilty of the very thing that you're claiming Joshua doing, quote mining. You went to the very people like they're an authoritative figure, and that was kind of Chris. That was kind of weak, Chris. You know, you're my boy, but that was kind of weak, man. You know what I mean? They're guilty of it. They've been shown to be guilty of it. They said that it's not in the book. In the video of the brother, he said it's not in the book. You know why he said it's not in the book? Because he never read the damn book. So you got to read it like, and I don't want this to be a lesson to the younger people that's listening, that's trying to get off into research and methodology and studying and learning. Read the book. Don't focus on trying to debunk a Hebrew or to debunk a Moor or debunk a Kemetic brother or debunk a West African brother or debunk. Don't get off and don't follow this YouTube logic, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all are listening and y'all are just trying to get off into get your research game up, do not follow this model of the conscious community because it's gonna lead you're gonna be trying to put sugar on shit, as my granddaddy would say. You know what I'm saying? These cats' research methodology is trash. Do
Poor.
not follow it. You know what I'm saying? Do not follow it. Read
Right.
the material. Don't focus on understand. I always ask these brothers, what are you researching history for? Because if the only thing you're trying to do is and I like the quote, that's why I keep going to it. Quote mining. If that's the only thing you're doing in your research is quote mining and trying to find a quote to prove or disprove the point, you don't understand history. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You sound fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sound ridiculous when you deal with people who actually research and understand and know the material. You're gonna sound ridiculous. So don't follow this reason. Let these people be a lesson of what you don't do in scholarship. Do not follow them and don't let them use this as a lesson of what to do. Actually read the material, try to understand it. Try to immerse yourself in the time period in which you're researching in the group and the culture of the people that you're researching, and try to put yourself there, try to understand it, try to see what's going on and try to understand the environment at the time. But don't
Right.
just be trying to figure out something to try to debunk somebody, because you're not going to get the whole point. And that's all these people do, is try to research to debunk something. Rob Bourne already told me that they got this little thing that they can do on the computer, F1 alt delete or whatever whatever Rob Bourne said. I'll ask him again exactly what he said, but he already told me, and Rob Bourne has been around these people just as long as I have. You know what I'm saying? He already told me that the reason why he's with MBK now is because MBK actually reads the material and the other people don't. And
And the
that's
other
out of his mouth.
put names on it. The other people he talking about is data frauds. That's what he talking about. That's what he used to be with. You niggas suck at research methodology. You don't have no research competency. We know it because when you say stuff and you quote certain things, we actually know the information. So that's how we so quick to cut y'all heads off. That's why I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this show. Because when you made that assertion and claim that I'm making something up, I'm misquoting something, Negro, I own the goddamn book. Again, let me show you on the page. Which one of you niggas gonna pay $113 for this book? Prove me wrong. Show me you got this book. Show me you own this damn book, man. Show me. Since I'm misquoting this motherfucker. You show me. Like y'all got some of that the audacity and nerve to make these claims, but don't want to stand on it. Chris, you got my number. Jump on the link. Khonsu, jump on the link. Substantiate your claims. You make these claims. Can you substantiate them? Huh? Now let me play back what he's saying, because I know somebody gonna troll and say Chris didn't say that. And he can always come on here. And Chris, don't get upset about what I'm saying because you said this.
Man, every time one of these dudes come on here, man, I be trying to get in the conversation, man, but I end up getting busy doing some work. I heard Sister Jerry on here. I tried to get on there and ask her one question about JC. Is he talking to y'all or is he talking to them? Every time I miss the conversation, man, I can never get on, man. But hey guys, check this out. I just want to let y'all know that I'll be confronting Josh Shub and the Source Debate League on Josh Shub's presentation on Negroes being Jews. And I'm going to show all the miscitations and the citations that he used out of context on there.
So I got citations that I use out of context. We're going to bring up some of them citations, and I want brothers to be the judge if I'm using them out of context. A person actually owned the damn book, then studied the book, read the book. Let's see if I'm using them out of context then, nigga. Because how the hell am I quoting this damn book if I don't own it? If I don't own it.
But the thing about it is, this the thing. The only way a person can take a book, take a quote out of context is if he paraphrases a quote. Other than that, if it's a direct quote, it's nothing else. It's nothing to interpret. It's up to the audience to read the quote. You understand what I'm saying? So the only time a person can, again, let me say it again. The only time a person can misquote a source is if they paraphrase or take something out of context and paraphrase the quote. If they give a direct quote, it says what it says. And so last time I checked, you know what I'm saying? Now I could be wrong. Shub didn't paraphrase anything in this presentation. It was a direct quote. So if it's a direct quote, if you don't like the quote, you need to take it up with the author who put the quote in the book. That's not up to the person. People, if a person is building a model, you know what I'm saying? A model is not the same as just doing a presentation, and this is where I think the logic and reason is different. These guys are thinking scholarship is just putting together a presentation. That's why that's all you have to do in DACA Squad to be a member of DACA Squad is do a presentation. A presentation is not building a model. Building a model, if I build a model, I'm going to extract uh, uh, nuggets from this source, another source, another source, another source that fit my model, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to build, right? So what these guys are not understanding is putting together a presentation is not the same as building a model. They're not the same thing. One is elementary, and the other one is collegiate. It's not the same thing. And so what Jashu is doing is trying to build a model to fit uh, what he's trying to convey. You know what I'm saying? And so what you guys would have to do, not try to, as Chris would say, quote mine. I like that, Chris. I thought that was kind of dope. You don't not try to quote mine and say he's taking this out of context. Destroy his model. That's what you would have to do. Actually, destroy his model. Not try to say, oh, and nitpick the sources. And when I mean nitpick the source, I mean, oh, he took this out of context when it's a direct quote. No, you don't. That's not what you do. What I would do is dissect the model and try to talk to him and discuss the model he's trying to build, the sources he used. Then I would go to the sources he used because I would try to see where is he trying to go with this. And then it would be a different way for me to deal with his model than actually just try to say, well, he misquoted this. Oh my God, he forgot a comma here, and he like I would do something different. I would
Or the author.
I would call the author. I wouldn't even take that approach. I would deal with his model. Actually have this is the problem, but this is the problem. Nobody wants to have conversation. So what ends up happening is you don't have a conversation with him to find out what edition he used. You know what I'm saying? What year the book was written. You don't so you can get a better understanding. Okay, now I know exactly where to go. You know what I'm saying? For this to make sure before I make an allegation and say somebody is not is being disingenuous, because that's pretty much what you're saying. And when you say somebody purposely misquote something, they're being disingenuous. So before I would levy that accusation against somebody, I would ask the proper questions so that can put me in the proper direction, so I can make sure before I levy that accusation is correct. That's first of all. Second of all, what I would do after that, I would work on the deconstructing of the model, not that one particular source. Because if a person gives 20 fucking sources, right? If they give 20 sources and you just deconstruct one, and you say, well, let's just say the author that Chris is talking about, and Garfield said he's gonna give Shoe's presentation to. Just say he agrees with them. Let's just say he says, yeah, he took my quote out of context. But if the shooter gave 25 sources, okay, exactly. You subtract that one, it still don't destroy his model.
Exactly.
So it's like this is why I say lack of sound logic and reason, and I can tell that these people have not studied under real PhDs. It's just point blank period.
Can I say this?
You know what I'm saying? That does not destroy his model. He can extract that source, and if he has 40 sources that corroborate, he can take that one out and put another one in, and his model still stands. This is why I said the lack of sound logic leads to poor research methodology. Leads to faulty conclusions.
This is in. Chris said we're going to take our time and present our evidence, and then we can have it. No, let's talk now, brother. You said you had made the claims. I did something. You asserted it. You asserted it. Now you want to talk about you need time to put a claim. It didn't take you no time to get on there.
Yeah, see, that's the problem I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you put the cart before the horse, I'm not going to say nothing if I don't already have it right now. I'm not going to jump out the window and then say I need time. No, That's what you should have got on Garfield's channel and said, "Hey, Garfield, I'm working to look through the sources right now at this moment to make sure and see if what he says stands up or what you guys are saying stand up." But I'm just researching. I'm being neutral. I'm trying to see what's going on both sides. That would have been the proper way to handle that, not to say I'm going to show this and I'm going to show that and I'm going to have this discussion tonight. Meaning that you already had this, you've already vetted the sources. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Unsound logic and reasoning leads to poor research methodology, which comes to a faulty conclusion. So your logic of getting on Garfield's show saying anything that you had and that you're gonna prove right now definitively tonight, when you don't really have that information available and you haven't really did the vetting, leads to now you have to crawfish and backtrack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta start with sound logic and reasoning first. You know what I'm saying? If you know you don't have it, don't be pump faking. You see what I'm saying? Because you went on a platform and that's basically what you did with slander. Because you don't have the information.
And you owe me that conversation now, brother. You owe me that conversation now. Because this is the same allegation Garfield makes for years when he can't handle something. When he can't handle a damn argument and he can't handle evidence, oh, well, he's just misrepresented it. Show me, nigga. You don't own the damn book. You don't own the source. You ain't read it in your life, nigga. You just found out about it. And if you feel like I'm too aggressive, don't make them damn claims then. Ask. Pose the question first. How about that?
That's why I said you got to start with sound logic and reasoning. It's always gonna come back to the same thing. My grandfather told me the truth gonna stand no matter how you hit it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start with sound logic and reasoning with everything. You know what I'm saying? Because if you approach a person with reasonably, you know what I'm saying, then they will respond to you reasonably. But when you jump out there and make an allegation that you can't fully substantiate, because once you said that you can do it, you can prove something, Chris, you should already had that ready, locked and loaded to prove it. But you can't prove it because you haven't studied the source.
You found out about it 2 days ago. My nigga, he just found out about the shit 2 days ago. How? The book $112 hardcover, $72 soft. You know what I'm saying? How you just figured it out? You just found out about it. You gonna buy all the books I got? You gonna buy The Jews in Caribbean by Jane S. Gerber? That's another $80. So that's $20 you in the hole. You want to keep going? We can keep going. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna be committed like I am. If you are, show me. Show me. Now let me play this one more time, Damon, and I'm gonna go to my book because the brother said, "Oh, the source he used has pictures in it." You picture page niggas. You some picture page niggas. Y'all remember that? Picture pages, picture pages, picture pages, picture. That's shoot niggas, man.
That looking good.
Doing one. Craig is doing one, and you doing one too.
Yeah, which one do you post on the website?
No, I'm going on their platform, and I'm showing them how he did all this stuff, how he quoted all this. Yeah. He misquoted a lot.
He said he going on there and showing me all how I misquoted it. Today, my nigga, you didn't need no time. You didn't take you no time to make that claim. Look, this is what I'm gonna make you niggas start doing. Extraordinary claims take what? Extraordinary proof, nigga.
You know that. And no way he could have shorts coming on here in February.
Then he made the definitive statement. There's no way I could have read this. No way. Definitively, we gonna see who the hell read this goddamn book. Hell wrong with you niggas, man.
Look, he used a lot of that word, but he didn't understand what Mr. Scorch, Jonathan Scorch.
How would you know? Do you own the book? Do you own the damn book? Let me see the hard copy right now today. Show me a picture of it. Because I showed Khonsu the picture of the book with all my goddamn note cards in it. Showing you that I've been going through that motherfucker. You ain't a crook,
this
son.
Is bad.
You a shook one.
Hey, what's about that? I'm supposed to send him the shoes presentation.
And this scary nigga want to send the author my. Listen, I use abductive reasoning like anybody else. Come on, man.
No, don't do that. Let me handle that.
And then he laughed like it's cool points. Garfield, you pussy, man. Like I said on your channel, you pussy. You ain't gonna come over here and say none of that shit over here. You got to stay in your damn channel, in your safe place, to say make these claims. You're not gonna come over here with somebody that can knock your goddamn head off with the information.
Let me handle that first.
Yeah. Same thing, bro.
Because I know, but listen.
Now watch this nigga Fortune Cookie. I will crack you like one. You come over here and you make them same assertions and claims over here. Y'all safe over there. Because if I jump on there, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get Gish Gallop, and y'all ask a bunch of silly, frivolous ass questions, and we never gonna get to the topic. We can come over and have a 101. I have B-Red moderated. Huh? How about that?
It was two things. Either he was quoting data mining or he just didn't read these works.
You see that? It's either I'm quoting in data mine or I didn't read these works. Khonsu, you seen my fucking book, nigga. You seen the book. And don't say anything how I'm speaking. I done heard you niggas say worse.
And I guarantee it was data mining.
I've been knowing.
Look, he didn't read that. I've been known that. So you niggas psychic. You niggas got a third eye that you can see everything I do, my day-to-day life. You niggas can observe me. What's that called? Them psychic brothers talk about that where you can see things far off with your mind. I forgot what it's called. You niggas use that shit. That's your ability.
Know that. I've been.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
But you see,
I know his day-to-day life.
You see, but the sad part about this is, technically, when you accuse somebody of being disingenuous, that's basically slander. Because when you say that a person is misrepresenting scholarship and they're basically lying, and they present like you call them a liar, but then when you're supposed to prove it and show and prove it, you can't show and prove it. That's a reflection on your character at that point. Because I'm not going to accuse somebody of something, and that's why I tell people all the time, I don't accuse people of scamming unless they've been proven to be a scammer. I don't make accusations against people that I have not definitively seen, you know what I'm saying, and or heard of from a first-hand or secondary source. I'm not going to make that claim. And so Chris, I'm disappointed in you because I know you know better, Chris. Because you made a claim that you haven't even fully looked into. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool.
Right. Let's get
to
where you said it. Oh, then he's saying I'm the one trolling Chris. Do you see me on other people's platforms talking about Chris's work or whatever? Huh? Khonsu, you lying ass nigga. Do you see me on anybody's platform talking about that brother? Have I ever even disrespected that brother live on a platform? But you, Khonsu, you didn't disrespect me live on a platform and lied on my name several times. I kept quiet and I never clapped back on my channel. This is the type of snake ass shit you niggas do, man. I'm not letting them take him off, I swear, man. If you come with these niggas like friends, they treat you like a hoe. I promise you. I ain't the one a hoe. Look, right here. We always had contentions. I went on there earlier this week and told you this. Okay, that don't matter. The brother made a definitive claim. Why can't you brothers get your ass on here? Y'all in the chat, chippity tapped on the keyboard. Get your ass on here and defend them damn claim. Oh, now you need time. You didn't think about time when you brought your ass on that channel and said what you said. Time wasn't the issue then. Time did not matter. Just join the parade, man. And I told you, Chris, on the phone, if you join that Garfield stuff, you're going to catch shots. It ain't my fault you wanted to be Teflon. Stop it, man. I want to let it play. Hold on, Damon. Let me let this play for a minute because I'm on call and I'm going to have to go do this service call here in a minute. So I'm going to give it 15 to 30 more minutes. But I want to play this because he's going to say, the book has pictures.
Yeah, do this.
And I'm gonna be real nice and casual with it. I'm not gonna insult the brother or anything. I don't have time to do that. But you know, they gotta start doing that because you're misleading people.
I'm misleading people, but you just came on the platform in the comments and admitted that you need more time because you don't own them damn books, nigga. You don't own them damn books. And you know you don't. You pump fake, and I caught you. Didn't want to come on here. That's scholarly though. Damon, that's scholarly.
He he took a lot of that stuff out of its proper context.
He's speaking very definitively, ain't he? He's so sure of himself.
You got to give it its proper context before you cite that type of information, man. That's all I'm saying.
Same thing with me, man. I'm dealing with a presentation he did about the Hebrews getting caught in the transatlantic slave trade, and his thing is focusing on North African Jews. I don't know if he know what they look like. He quoted a book that show what they look like, but I don't think he read the book. It's an illustrated book. How can you quote a book?
All right, here's the picture page, nigga. Fortune, I will crack you like a fortune cookie if you bring your ass over with that weak ass scholarship. You picture page ass nigga. Now watch this. Watch this real quick, Damon. I'm gonna give it over to you. This is the book he probably talking about, because I did quote from Maurice Fishberg. Yes, there are pictures. You see that picture of the Tunisian Jewish? You think I'm blind? I know there's pictures in here. But guess what I do that you niggas don't do? I fucking read. I don't just look through pictures. So yes, there's pictures of white Jews in here. Big whoop. What do the words say? Dummy. The words say the author was unable to distinguish a Jew from a Mohammedan while passing along the streets of Algiers, Constantine, and Tunis. It is remarkable that among the non-Jewish natives, there are seen many Jews of Negroid type, showing a decided Negro infusion. Now, Damon, am I misquoting that? Am I misinterpreting that?
No, man. That's why I told you, man. From now on, when you do your presentation, just put the picture, the page up there, just like that, and then just blow it up if they need to blow it up that way. Boom. And that way you can keep, because what you do when you do it that way, you kill the whole argument. You know what I'm saying? They can't say you misquoting because it's the whole book page. You see what I'm saying? Because all they're doing right now, man, is what Chris said, quote mining. They're not reading these books, bro. They not. This is why I stopped debating. I really don't have a lot of conversation with these cats about information. You know what I'm saying? It's because the only people that I know for sure be reading this stuff is Rob Owen. And that's why I fuck with Rob Owen and Daddy, because I know they read it. You see what I'm saying? Even if we have a different understanding, you can actually have a conversation with them because they're actually reading stuff. But a lot of these cats, they're not really actually reading. And Chris really normally be reading stuff, so I'm surprised he jumped out the window with some stuff that he hadn't read. I'm surprised. Like, Chris is the rest of these cats, I'm not really surprised by. But Khonsu with Chris, I'm surprised because I know that they normally read what they talk about. I've had conversations with these brothers. I know. So I'm disappointed in them about just jumping out the window about some stuff that they haven't read. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the people outside of those two, them two, and Rob Bourne, I know those two normally read the material. Everybody else, I'm kind of like, man, y'all really don't really know this stuff like that. Y'all really don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, if you just start putting stuff up there like that, it kind of would kill a whole argument. You know what I'm saying? It would really leave them no wiggle room. Right now, they're just looking for wiggle room because the information you came out with was powerful. So they're trying to find wiggle room. And they just don't want to concede the point. But like I said, if you got 40 sources, 50 sources, and you only use 25, and you subtract one, you know what I'm saying? That still don't kill the model. And this is what people are not really getting. You were working on building a model. You know what I'm saying? And when you're building a model, you're going to extract sources from all over the place to put your model together to substantiate where you're going with that particular model. So I think that they need to do a better job and focus on trying to actually have that sit-down conversation with you to figure out where you're going with your model and to fully understand your model and then try to deconstruct it that way. That would be the more scholastic way, not just I'm gonna try to pick apart this presentation because I already know you. If you display 50 slides in a presentation, you got 150 slides.
Exactly.
So you really didn't prove anything. All you can do is just pull from someplace else and fill in that gap that they take out. You got to destroy the model, man.
Look at this.
That's what I was telling.
Still making claims. Just make sure you answer the data we bring forth, bro, with your presentation. First of all, nigga, answer these claims, nigga. Prove you on the book. You make sure that. Prove you on this goddamn book. And when I quote it, you reinterpret it since I'm misquoting the motherfucker. How about that, nigga?
Well, I mean, let me say
this real quick, Damon. I'm not Run Shields. I'm not Ron Shield. I'm not Divine Prospect. You want a friendly Hebrew? You go deal with that nigga. Go ahead, brother.
What I would say is, if you can get your ass in the chat, your ass can get your ass on the stream. You made a claim, and it's up to you to substantiate it. You like this is why I don't jump out the window and make absolutes. Like Brother Reggie the other day said, there was no Messianic Hebrews in West Africa or North Africa. No. See, once you make that word, there was no, that's definitive. You see what I'm saying? Y'all make a lot of these definitive statements and give yourself no wiggle room, and all the person got to do is put their foot on your neck and step on your bumper, and now force you to prove that.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
And that's pretty much the truth. That's not scholastic, bro. You know what I'm saying? You slandered that. I mean, Chris, I'm surprised at you. I'm disappointed in you. You know what I'm saying? Because you the homie, and I'm really disappointed. You got on Garfield's show and pretty much slandered this brother, and you're not even ready to present the evidence that you said on Garfield's show that you already had. That's bad, bro. That's slander. Because now, okay, what if you go do the research and you don't find what you said that you already had? Now what? What do you do then? Are you gonna give an apology? What are you gonna do? What if you don't find what you said that you already had?
Look, man, at this point, I'm tired of goofy niggas, man. Get some stand-up niggas that can come in the ring and come over here and have real conversation. You niggas, you said goofy-ass Garfield shit where you don't go over there, get scout, don't have to prove nothing. You got the wrong one, man. You got the wrong one. And even my brother, our brother, Dr. Reggie, has a message for you, brothers.
In Leonard Jeffries' class, Professor Edward Scobie class, John Henry Clark, he wouldn't even talk to you. Dr. Ben would call you a damn idiot.
Oh man, bro, Reg, man. I mean, like I said, man, that's slanderous, bro. And I want y'all to really grasp that, man. That's why I try my best not to ever slander people unless it's like right in my face. When you can't deny, like for the cargo minium shit, that's right in your face. That's obvious. He's lying. You see what I'm saying? Because I work in that field, I know he's lying. So other than that, I don't do that to people. Because I try my best to.
Hey, D-Red, is that a violation of scholarship?
Yeah, man, that's very unscholastic to make an assertion that you haven't fully investigated.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
The way you niggas argue ain't scholarship. You niggas just run with the negative and make a bunch of damn claims, assertions. You don't have no research competency. You have no methodology. You don't build up to your points. You just say, no, it's not true. And a boo-boo scholarship. You got your fingers in your ear.
Oh man, your ass is silly, man.
You guys don't explain why it's false. You just say it's false. Oh, it's got to be fake because he's saying Jews are black. We know the Jews are white. Oh my God. Silly ass, goofy ass nigga. Then you got the picture page, nigga. Fortune, that's your new nickname, picture page. That's what we gonna call that nigga, D-Red. The picture page.
I call it that dang Callaway. That boy come with that dang Callaway, man. And that's another thing. It was sad that the Dagger Squad was going at Dane Callaway and them boys so hard about this very same thing. And then they based their whole argument about the very same thing that they was giving Dane Callaway and all the Abbo brothers flack about, using pictures, talking about picture don't mean this and the picture don't mean that it don't. But how you gonna come back and use the same logic that you were just crucifying it? Like, come on, man, y'all gotta do better than this, man. Like, y'all, it shows me right now that this young brother, 20-something young brother, got you boys rattled. And you are grasping for straws, as my granddaddy would say. You're grasping for straws. You're grasping for anything to hold on to. Because the boy got you guys scattering. It's like this nigga, like roaches. You know, when roaches, you turn on the light and they scatter everywhere.
Yeah.
He got you boys scattered right now, and you boys are searching for anything. Yeah, like oh my, like I'm sitting back and I'm just listening, laughing, like oh man. And I told you, boy, I got some young killers that's gonna come for y'all neck, and you're not gonna be ready. And hey, I ain't seen one of y'all yet be willing to sit down and have a real conversation. I shout out for the people who did come over to the source and have a discussion with the brother. You know what I'm saying? But most of you cats is scared to really sit down with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And have a real discussion. And I'll moderate to make sure it don't I get ugly. But I'm saying, like I said, we had a discussion on App Power Channel. Tarka Bay channel. These olive channels. I got Bro Sanchez channel, Sister Renee and Psychopathist channel. You know what I'm saying? We can go places. You know what I'm saying? Ab TV, my brother Ab TV, Chief Holiday. It's a bunch of channels we can use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like y'all scared because y'all know y'all. Right now I'm keeping it real. From the looks of it, listen to my wording, people. For the people who are young listeners, listen to my wording. I'm not making a definitive claim. I said from the looks of it at this point, it looked like y'all pump faking. See how I didn't say y'all are pump faking? I said it looked like y'all pump faking. Because it look like right now, y'all got a bigger platform, right? So if y'all just say it, don't prove it, and just kind of let the shit fade to the black and don't ever address it no more, and just make the claim that other people will run with the narrative, because we had some people that was on the show that Garfield had who be in the back chat was using Garfield's arguments, and I done called him out on using Gagger Squad argument. I'm like, bro, I done known Garfield for damn near 10 years. I know his arguments. You're using Garfield's argument. So what happens is y'all get on these platforms, make these arguments, and then these other people run with them, and like it's true, and it don't true because nobody's even fully substantiated. So you got a peep game, man. I see how it's going, man. And he got y'all shook at this point, because anytime you got people that I know are stand up dudes say they're gonna get on the show and don't get on the show, because now it's like, what you scared of? What you scared of at this point?
Hey, let me play
this. What you scared of?
Let me play this. Hold that thought for me, please, brother. Let me play this again, because I got something for Mr. Fortune.
He took a lot of that stuff out of its proper context. You got to give it its proper context before you cite that type of information, man. That's all I'm saying.
And how would you know? You didn't read it.
Same thing with me, man. I'm dealing with
that nigga didn't read it either. I know you niggas didn't read none of this stuff. I've been had these books. You niggas just came across the information when I brought it up. Hypocrite ass niggas.
The presentation he did about the Hebrews getting caught in the transatlantic.
And I know you niggas just saw this 2 days ago. You told me.
Slave trade, and his thing is focusing on North African Jews. I don't know if he know what they look like. He quoted a book that showed what they look like, but I don't think he read the book. It's an illustrated book. How can you quote a book that's full of pictures?
Remember that? It's full of pictures. It's full of pictures. I'm not gonna read the words, Damon. I'm just gonna go off the pictures.
Picture pages, Bill Cosby's picture pages. Grab your crayons, grab your pencils, come and draw with Bill. Picture pages, Bill Cosby's picture pages. Numbers, letters, words, and colors. Come and learn with Bill.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of it is more than I can see.
That's you, niggas. That's you, nigga. That's you fortune cookie ass nigga.
Oh man. So yeah, man.
Page.
Man, they gotta like I said, man, I find it fascinating at this particular point, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you a little quick story. You know what I'm saying? I've been going at Polite Nick for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna mince words, but I just don't like him. Well, Taharka Bay said, man, Polite gonna be on the show tonight. You coming? I said, yeah, I'm coming. Got on there. He talked for about an hour. This nigga wouldn't shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that I did not deal with him on that neutral platform. I went at him and pressed him to the point where he dropped off the call. That's what real men do. I'm not gonna talk shit about you. You know what I'm saying? And then don't want to address you and deal with you. You see what I'm saying? One on one, man to man, mano a mano. Again, in Texas, we say we got our nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let your nuts drag to the floor at some point, man. You know know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? You boys shooting gland water, as my granddaddy would say. You shooting duck butter. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't letting your nuts hang at this point, man. Y'all looking real. You know what I'm saying? You boys looking, as my boy Walt P would say, you boys looking real weak to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all looking real weak. Y'all looking weak in the creek water at this point. Because y'all scared to deal with this boy. I'm putting it out there. Any neutral platform y'all want to go to have a discussion, the way an Abo channel where they don't subscribe to none of the stuff we talking about on neither side. You know what I'm saying? Neutral platform and see what it do. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna want to see this boy on a neutral platform, and I know the problem is we in a group. It is just called the Israelite elite. It's just the top Israelites in the community. I know he got the books. This the problem. This is what y'all don't understand. I know he got it because that's all we do in that group is share sources. This is what I'm telling you, and Chris, and y'all keep going over that cosign of Garfield. If we decide to form Voltron, we will wipe the floor with all you niggas. And I put that on everything. If we decide to form Voltron, you see how we obliterated them niggas that came out on trial. Over 30 allegations, they only attempted to answer 3. You see what I'm saying? If we decide to form Voltron, because we got the sources, us all we do is share sources. We're not in there gossiping. We're not in there trying to debunk niggas. We sharing sources, sharpening our soul. We sharing sources. That's all we doing. So I'm telling you, if we decide to form Voltron, we gonna mop the floor with all you cats. So keep going over there co-signing. Keep going over there co-signing. Because next thing you know, we gonna start doing is going after y'all paradigm and y'all school of thought and what y'all think. And then we're gonna make y'all start answering a bunch of questions. So keep going over there. I'm telling you this, Chris. I'm talking to you in particular because you know better. Keep going over that cosign and jumping in stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Jashub going after Garfield ain't got nothing to do with Team Osiris. It ain't got to do with none of that other stuff. But y'all are involving yourself in some stuff that's gonna make people that be like, damn, okay, so it's like that. It take all of y'all to attack this one brother. It takes 15 Negroes to attack one brother, and we the rest of us Israelites, we seeing this. We see it take all y'all to attack one brother because you know what I'm saying. That's why I said this one dude got all y'all shook. One dude. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me plus Jashub, plus James, plus Divine, plus Daniela, plus the Zariac, plus it ain't all of us. It's one brother, and we all see that this one brother got y'all acting like hoes. I'm gonna keep it real, because what you did, Chris, was some hoe shit. To go over and talk some shit, and now you're not on this show. That's hoe shit, bro. Where I'm from, that's hoe shit. Because you gave people your word and said you was gonna do something, you didn't do it. But you in the chat though. That's weak. That's some weak shit, bro. And so I'm saying y'all all looking weak because it's like instead of let Garfield handle his own shit, Garfield be on his channel talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when chickens come home to roost, not everybody want to cry about it. You see what I'm saying? And instead of dealing with this young man one-on-one, y'all trying to motherfucking dogpile him. And that's what it's starting to look like. Y'all trying to dogpile him because you can't handle him one-on-one. You see what I'm saying? And I told y'all, if I start pulling out my little young killers on you boys, y'all gonna have a problem. You see what I'm saying? And you see, y'all got a problem. I told you this. Because if I tell you that a bear got the winning lottery ticket, you better check his paw. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I told y'all this. If I pull up my young killers, and this is a 20-some-year-old, and y'all are running scared at this point. Y'all scared to have a sit down with the brother. That's looking real bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's actually funny. But don't force us to form Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all want to dogpile this young brother. Because I would say this. Garfield can't handle it one-on-one. Kyle can't handle it one-on-one. None of the Dagger Squad can handle him one-on-one. None of them. The only hope they would have would be Team Osiris. Honestly. Because can't none of them see this brother one-on-one, because if they could, they would.
Facts.
Period. They can't see him one-on-one. That's why I take a whole squad. But that's why that song said by myself, he said, I don't need a click. I thought I motherfucking told you, my block on lock. By myself, I'm a soldier. Real soldiers stand by themselves. Dogs traveling packs. And I'm out.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. Shout out to D-Red, Blue Collar Scholar. You toilet bowl niggas is getting killed, man. 2021 ain't y'all year. You toilet bowl niggas, stay on Garfield platform with that BS. It ain't working over here. You hear me? Now look what this nigga said. We are going to take the time. But what you didn't need time to make them claims and those affirmative assertions. You didn't need time for that. So again, we just gonna refer to my brother, Dr. Reggie.
So is he violating the rules of scholarship?
Some would say it's not even scholarship.
Damn.
Well said, Dr. Reggie. You hear that, Khonsu? You hear that, Chris? It's not even scholarship what you niggas doing. You pump faking. You don't own that damn book. Go buy them books. You're gonna be in the hole for $2,000-$3,000, by the way. And also, the brother also. So you're saying you need time to get your claim together and present the argument scholarly. Why was that not the point from the beginning? And your brother made that picture page comment saying, "Oh, there's pictures in it, so I don't have to read the words. I just look at the pictures on some kindergarten shit." I think our brother Reggie would like to speak to that as well.
In Leonard Jeffries' class, Professor Harris Khonsu class, John Henry Clark, he wouldn't even talk to you. Dr. Ben would call you a damn idiot.
You niggas look bad. 7 gang. Shout out to the toilet bowl honorary graduate. Garfield can't read. I'm on your bumper, nigga. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Y'all know how we doing. Y'all know how we coming over here, 7 gang. Go play with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Go play with somebody else because y'all know what's up. Y'all don't own them damn books. All I got to do is open and read from them. You done. That's why you didn't bring your ass on here. Now, let me share the stream. And we're going to close this out. I got to go to work, y'all. I want to be on here with y'all longer. Maybe later on I'll go live again and we can discuss it with the broskies. You feel me? Let's get back to it. Picture pages, ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the source. Shout out to the family that came through. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Source Debate League on YouTube. We got a fire debate tomorrow with our brother King Self. You don't want to miss it. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time against him and Lance. So y'all come through, show the support for the source. You know what I'm saying? And we out.
Nothing can stop you all the way up. We all the way up. If we're all the way up. You all the way up. E37, we all the way up. Tell me what you need.
I will also sustain the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. Hey, 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 going up the phone. Hey, 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 going up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Man, this Hebrew swag, man, is out of here. Flying in the air through the clouds like a chariot. Go to the store to buy this, they don't carry it. The heathens come down to the hood, we don't let them in. Spend all of my time with my people, though. Here's another extra fly song, hit the dance floor. Know what Judah and we starting all the trends. It's an Israelite at the door, but just let him in. Look at this brew, extra fly, man, he dressed to kill. No, we not Candy Rain, but we're so for real. Hell be the first place they throw the phone. Put your hands off in the air just to let them know. Hey, 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 hey. Throwing up the phone. Hey, 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 hey. Throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let them know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
Yeah, it's the year was the hold up. When you hear the Yahoo and see the foes up, make all my people two-step in this. Shoot a block folk tribe, yeah, we rep with this. I got my SIG on me, but on the low, I keep it cool. Old school gang, speak not to a fool. Never compromise, cause I play by the rules. Fear of your hours, so it's like I don't abuse. Yeah, so folk tribe, get a play back. Northern Gate, West Bank, first to say that. Fake you, cocksucker, we don't play that. The first city with the folks on the map. Hands on, Hebrews with the strap in the back. And when it comes to the spirit, we stay on attack like King David and his sons. Folk tribe, where we from? Ain't a thing built a kingdom from a crumb. Righteous, you can keep your priests and your nuns. Melchizedek, you the king and priest. Crown the lion of Yahweh, I to him I speak.
Hey, throwing up the phone. Hey, throwing up the phone. Put the tribe in the air just to let her know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
Tear the flow up, throw your fours up, foes up. We about to blow, party till we fold over. Dedication to our king and the nation. We at the feast in good old place. I'm Ashiaki, I was shot, no patience. Brothers for the north, no patience. Speak against the laws, he's safe. Talk about the royal laws, you break. Sisters looking good like a vacation. We the real Jews, no fake. Jeremiah on his way, location. We do it big in the heart of the nation.
Throwing up the phone. Throwing up the phone. Put your tribe in the air just to let her know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Throw your tribe in the air just to let her know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Just to let her know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone. Just to let her know. Me and my Hebrew tribe throwing up the phone.
All right, man. All right, before I get out of here, say peace to everybody that support us. Yeah, hey, shout out, man. Shout out to Mikael. Yeah, man. Them niggas showed their colors. Y'all know what it is. Y'all on the other side of the fence, nigga. Don't come over here trying to act all cool. I'm going to bust at you. You going to catch these high points. Stop playing with me. But anyway, before I get out of here, Khonsu, where are all your presentations at so I can start analyzing them? Start putting you niggas under a microscope. Niggas ain't buying books. Bombs. I'm out. 7 gang. Scholastic bully. You gonna find out why they call me that. You know that I'm clipped up. You know that I'm gripped up. It's 7 candlesticks up. And I told you it ain't a debate. It's a stick up.